Hello, Lorenzo. It's me, Melina. I want to send all the love in the world, and hopefully, you don't hate me for this, but I have such a bad memory, and I meet so many people like all the time that I can't remember. But I have no question, no doubt in my mind that you're a sweetheart because reading what you wrote, I'm like, he's such an angel. So that's what I kept saying in my head. I'm like, oh, he's such an angel. And I feel bad, but I'm not going to lie to you. I don't do that to people because, for me, that's not the way I want to treat people. I'll never lie to them. So I wanted you to know that, and also that because you asked me about any advice on your brand, but I don't know what your brand is, so I can't give you any advice. But thank you for thanking me, not for thanking me for advocating for mental health, but appreciating it because it's a big deal. And usually people who thank me for that, it's because they've gone through stuff. And I could only imagine what you've been through, and with the times like these, it's been getting harder and harder, and everybody's on edge, and people who have, that hurt and have that pain inside, and there's depression and all this stuff. It's because we feel so much, and we are so tender-hearted that it's hard to manage those feelings. It's hard to get to not get caught in the current of our emotions. And the thing is that society kind of makes it seem like being that way is a bad thing. And the I was gonna cuss. Sorry. The horrible thing about it is that because we have so much emotions and we feel so much that it could be seen as a bad thing because, say, when it hurts so much. And in some cases, the anger part where I'm like, oh, but most of the time, the people who feel that sadness is more because if they feel so much joy, they could feel so much pain, and we get lost in that current of sadness. And the thing is that I would not trade it for anything in the world because when we're happy, and we love, and it's not a bad thing. It's just finding a way that nobody ever teaches us to control that feeling. And whether it's trying to find ways to change our perception every day to try to control our feelings, or if it's medication, because some of us, a it's actually a what is it called? Sorry, I'm brain farting here. Um, it's a chemical imbalance. So yeah, we need that medicine to correct that. But regardless of whatever it is, it's not like a bad thing. And it kills me when people look bad upon like either mental health, like trying to find help for that as if it's like a bad thing to get help or therapy, or trying to read books and whatnot to try to find our path on getting better. But it's all about communication and talking about it and letting people know that it's okay. And then when people start talking about how it's okay, then you realize more people come out and start saying, hey, that's me too. And then you realize that there's more people than we ever thought imaginable who are going through the same things we are. So I will look to see what your brand is because I do want to be familiar with it. But know that thank you for being you and having that big heart, because I'm imagining that your brand has something to do with that. And just keep paying forward goodness, and keep advocating for positivity and mental health awareness. And I'm sending nothing but love to you, Lorenzo. And my thoughts on Naomi? You know my thoughts on Naomi. I love her, and it's hard because I guess just my perception of, I don't follow wrestling. Like ever since I left, I kind of like didn't watch, and it's nothing bad or anything. It's just it's a chapter in my life that I had to close. And it's kind of like the way people who were alcoholics have to stay away from bars or they get back into it. You know what I mean? It's the same with like WWE. I needed to, get away from it and not watch it to find peace of mind, and to, let go of all the things that it just hurt for me when it came to that. So it's just a lot of things, not only pain, it's also like to not get back into wrestling and whatnot. It's just stuff that I needed for me that I had to get away from it, and not watching it is a part of that. But when it comes to Naomi, I feel that she is an incredible talent. And not only a talent, it's there's every once in a long while, you get a person who stands out. That is not like the rest of the groups that you see. That is not like the rest of, like, whether you're man or woman or anything. Just you stand out, and there's nobody who could ever be you. And that's Naomi. Naomi's like that. I know I was like that. And then people are gonna try to be her. Watch in the future, you're gonna find a lot of women who are gonna try to be like her. And right now she's not appreciated as much as she should. People appreciate her in her ability. They appreciate her in her style and her beauty and her beautiful heart. But I feel that she is not appreciated as much, even though people give her credit for her athleticism. It's the role she plays, how standout of a person and a human being and a wrestler that she is. She is not. It's like people aren't giving her as not as much credit, but opportunity, and advocating for her opportunity, because it's just such a shame that she deserves so much more. And that's just something that I see. But she is just an incredible human being, and I just, you know, I wish I got to spend more time with her, but then at the same time, I'm just odd, and I'm social, but then I'm kind of like, I'm an extroverted introvert. So I love her to death. I really do. I just think, I guess I get scared to spend too much time with people, because I myself am you know, a person that has to have a a palate for the person that I am. I'm either too bubbly or too something for somebody, but I love her so much. Well, anywho, Lorenzo, I'm sorry this is super long, but know that I'm sending you all the love in the world, okay? You keep doing great, and you keep being your amazing self. Mwah.